So a lady from the Randfontein recorded a footage of, her family or one of the family members being like brutally beaten by the police in the Randfontein and some of the private security. So, background story: the family, I think, is renting out the home, but according to her, she says they own the home. But yeah, there's a landlord that came, a white landlord that came to evict them from their home, and the whole manner of the eviction, it became physical, and they decided, or they were having a squabble between the uncle and the police force, and they ended up beating, the uncle up. I don't know, is this even legal? Are they allowed to be, this brutal with tenants or just civilians? Are the police allowed? Like, you can even see how, it's a colored and also a white police force, and I can see there's a black man there also. I don't want to make this into a race thing, but I don't like how physical some of these police officers, especially when it is a white one. I don't like how physical and aggressive they are when it comes to black people. And someone said on the comment section that every time, a white officer deals with a black man, they always get super excited because they know that they can. I don't want to repeat whatever this person said, but honestly, this is sad. Before I continue, welcome back, guys, to my channel. If you are new, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, and also do click on the notification bell so that you're notified every time when I upload a new video. So this lady said the following. She said, our South African black people being forcefully removed by racist Randfontein police and a white man. It says Tapelo Tlali, the homeowner, has proved that all necessary papers from the High Court today, 22 of October 2024, the white man came with his squad and racist Randfontein police to evict the family unlawful. So they've beaten up the homeowner and his two siblings. The two siblings has gone to hospital. They have no one to go to or get help to. They have arrested the mother of the homeowner, saying she has assaulted one of the squad members while they assaulted and abused the family. Please share until it gets to the government and the Minister of Police. So, number one, I don't really understand why every time there's private security, they tend to be also a bit very aggressive, actually, not even a bit. Because if you remember when we had the Zuma looting, private security, the way they were so aggressive to some civilians, people that literally weren't even people that actually lived in the estate. There was a video where, private security was hired, and some of them weren't even private security. It was just white people who were, according to them, were trying to defend or protect their neighborhood from the blacks, obviously. And okay, they didn't necessarily say the blacks, but they were protecting themselves. And public enemy number one was obviously black people. And please note, I am not trying to drive any narrative that I'm not trying to drive any narrative that all white people are racist, but we do have quite a lot of them here in South Africa, and they are doing as they please. And Cyril Ramaphosa is not doing anything about it. So there was that incident where they would check and they would even question black people if they actually lived in the neighborhood, even though they know majority of the people in the suburb area. Yes, we do have white people, but majority of people here in South Africa are black. So you will find black people within these white suburbs. But for some reason, they wanted to question all of these black people, and they wanted to check their boots. They were doing a lot. And, there was there were a ton of videos where they were showing white people, acting a bit funny. And they were pretty much in their element. And some of them were being very aggressive. Some of them were, there was a lot going on. I wish I could find some of the videos, but I'm sure because of the YouTube policy guidelines, I won't be able to share that. But let us know what you think on the comment section about this lady and her issue, regarding her being evicted from her own house. Is that even possible? I don't understand how that works. Why is she being evicted from her house? I feel like maybe someone isn't being fully honest? Like, how are they able to do that? Or is there an issue in terms of like the, what do you call this? In terms of the title deed? Did the uncle recently buy the house, or have they lived there? Because there's something that doesn't make sense about this whole story. But I feel sad for the family. I feel sad for the fact that they had to be evicted in that manner. Why are they being aggressive? Why are they beating up the owner or the tenant if he is renting out the house? I feel like they can open up a case against them. And obviously, a lot of people on Twitter had a lot to say about this whole incident. And a lot of them were asking, where's the EFF? Why is the EFF not being involved? Someone needs to contact the EFF. And then some of them said that, it's funny that South Africans need the EFF on, when it comes to their day-to-day struggles. But when it comes to them trusting the EFF in running the country or voting for the EFF so that it has a bit more power in parliament, South Africans all of a sudden are quiet. Whereas, the parties that they voted for, like the DA, the ANC, you hardly see them getting involved in like these struggles, the day-to-day struggles of any South Africans, like being evicted, like the case of, the Pakistanis who are being evicted from the township, the spaza own shops. There's a lot of them who are being evicted. Some of the people in the townships are, fed up about some of the food that they are being sold to by the Pakistans. So such stories, you don't see the ANC, the ANC, the DA, and the other parties. You hardly see them getting involved. But when it comes to the EFF, they are really hands-on. Look at the bubble issue. The EFF was there striking, protesting against, the unfair treatment of the workers. But ANC, nowhere to be seen on site. Yet they somehow are getting, the majority they are getting the majority of the votes from South Africans. And it really doesn't make sense. Why are South Africans trusting the ANC so much when they can't trust them to handle or deal with, some of the issues that they face in their day-to-day lives? I really will never understand that also. But yeah, the EFF is nowhere in sight. And remember, Julius Malema did state that after seeing the results of, the 2024 elections, South Africans better keep quiet when they deal with any struggles. They shouldn't call the EFF because the EFF is not going to show up. But clearly, we've seen the EFF showing up. So I feel like he was just saying that because he was angry of, how everything went down. And also Floyd leaving the party. There's a lot of things that have happened within the EFF. And, it's not been a really good year for Julius Malema this year. But yeah, I'm not going to go into that. But let us know what you think on the comment section regarding this lady being evicted from her house. Do you feel like... I feel like there's something that she hasn't really disclosed what exactly happened. But yeah, let us know what you think on the comment section. And do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.